Zhao. My name is Garrick. Welcome back to Taiwan, Laowai. So it's the evening at last. I've recovered mostly from our exhausting time at the museum, and we have taken a bike down south to visit the Kaohsiung Dream Mall. You all know how much I loved the spinning mall back in Tainan, so I figured checking out another giant mall like this one would be a great way to close out the experience. And in case you can't tell just by looking, yeah, suffice to say we are probably not going to be able to explore this whole thing in one night. But that's fine, we'll explore whatever we can, we'll have fun along the way, probably grab some dinner because I'm getting hungry again, and hopefully we'll make it back in time to see one last sight back up north. See you then. I'm gonna be honest, and this might scare you, this place might be even bigger than the Dream Mall. I don't know how that's possible, but just from looking around it a bit, the scale of this thing, I didn't even know. Of course, that might just be because there were a few other buildings to the Dream Mall that I did not check out, and so this just seems bigger by comparison. But whatever, we'll see. Okay, I'm pretty sure we didn't go to the basement floors in the Dream Mall. We're rectifying that this time because the basement floors tend to be where a lot of really fun restaurants pop up, so we're gonna take a look. And lo and behold, the first sight I am greeted with off the escalator is a sign for the food court. We made the right call, folks. Of course, there are multiple buildings in this thing, too. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're not gonna go for a big sit-down dinner. We're just gonna get, like, light bites at a bunch of different places, probably. This looks like a good place to start. Or let's not, because there's a line, and we got plenty of good options to take a look at. Sheesh! I have not had this much decision paralysis in ages. There are so many freaking restaurants here. It's okay though, we've made our choice. I'm gonna be heading into a place called Dim Dim Sum, Taiwan. Because I'm in the mood for dim sum, and the long line out front tells me that this is a place to be happening. Maybe I'll have a chance to pop out and try one of the other places, but honestly that does not seem likely. Whatever, see you inside. It's gonna be tasty, I'm sure. Took them 35 minutes to get to me, but we're finally sat down. We have our first dim sum of the night. We have some crispy noodle rolls. Interestingly, got a little cabbage salad on top. Let's try that out first. That's like, it's lettuce and dressing, you know. It's fine. It's not what we're here for. This is gonna be so messy. Let's do it quick. Wow, that's good. See if you can look inside. The filling seems to be shrimp and a lot of other spices. It's basically a fried shrimp dumpling with a nest of noodles all around it. I am always down for fried shrimp dumplings, so I have no problems with that. Next up, we got some hedgehog buns. Fairly certain these are filled with chashu pork. Let's find out. That's chashu, alright. That's the good stuff. I swear, there are few things in this world as delicious as good chashu pork. It's like it's so unctuous, salty and savory and sweet. It's like all the best flavors, all relentlessly attacking you all at once. We also got some Hong Kong style milk tea, because why not? had is very good. It's a lot sweeter, I think, than a lot of Taiwanese milk tea. Or maybe just a little sweeter. I don't know. They say that whenever a new customer walks in. Not sure why. Next up, shumai. These are pork shumai with some shrimp and truffle on top. This is turning into a very shrimp-heavy meal, but with dim sum, that's what you come for, really. Oh, man, that is a very strong truffle flavor coming through. I'm always surprised by how strong a flavor truffle is. It really punches through everything. The rest is good, though. Pork is nice and juicy. Shrimp is, it's shrimp. It's shumai. Can't really go wrong with that. Oh, desserts arrived. We got some custard buns in the shape of pigs, because I think pigs are this restaurant's trademark. There is no way to do this without being messy as heck, so I'm not even gonna try. Let's just go. Man, that's good. There is nothing like dim sum custard to finish off a meal. It's just, something about it just hits the perfect sweet spot, It's steaming hot, but still sweet, and maybe with a little hint of saltiness too. There's just no dessert like it. At least not that I've seen. Alright, one last snack. We got some rice paper rolls with shrimp inside. Not sure why these came after dessert, but hey, we'll roll with it. It was suggested I pour some soy sauce on these bad boys. So let's give it a little drizzle. Man, I always overestimate how much capacity my stomach has eating at places like this, but here we go. These are very interesting to me, because you have the rice paper on the outside, and you have the shrimp on the inside, but in between them there's a layer of, I almost want to say tempura batter, but I know that's not exactly right. Whatever it is, it's something crunchy and sort of salty. It's a very interesting style of wrapping. It's like sort of a thin egg roll shell under the rice paper, further encasing the shrimp and veggies. It's interesting. I do like it. And hey, the shrimp are sweet enough that this counts as dessert as well, in my opinion. So, cheers to a good dinner. Okay, well, I am absolutely stuffed. I am not gonna need to eat anything else for a good 12 hours at least. And that's good, because the cost of that meal was 889 NTD. It was well worth the price, but definitely something to splurge on and not eat every day. At any rate, we're back up to the first floor. We only have so much time to explore the rest of this gargantuan labyrinth of a mall. So I'm just gonna wander, and I'm gonna see what I come across. I'm not going to worry about hitting everything, because I know it is already far too late for that. Wild. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, Thunderbolt Fantasy is a Taiwanese puppet show. It's like a TV show, but all the characters and sets are puppetry. It's a bit of a cult classic among anime fans, because it was written by a fellow named Gen Urobuchi, who's responsible for a lot of very popular anime back in the day. But it looks like this store has like a whole exhibit on the puppets and the characters from Thunderbolt Fantasy, which makes sense, it was a Taiwanese production. All the puppets and sets were made in Taiwan. It was produced in Taiwan, so it makes sense they would take some pride in it. Holy crap, yeah, these are all the characters from Thunderbolt Fantasy. I recognize them. Wow, that's crazy. I wonder if these are just, reproductions of the originals, or if these are actually the original puppets they used. I mean, that's probably not the case. They probably have those in storage somewhere, but still, wow. I wish I was brave enough to buy one of these with what ridiculous money they cost. After Sakura. Watch this show if you haven't already. I don't care that it's a kids show, it's incredible. Is that more Toys R Us? Huh. Guess this place is not dead in Taiwan, because these are not the first Toys R Us's I've seen at malls here. This is so cursed. There's another floor. I thought we reached the top. There's still another floor. Perfect. Okay, I think I am starting to understand the layout of this place just a little bit. It's like it's built in a triangle. There are 3 nodes and they're connected by these long stretches of hallway. And then of course those nodes themselves, like the points of the triangle, all have their own collection of shops. And some of those nodes have little alcoves in them, like pushing out of the triangle that push into a little, I guess, well I said alcove, but a little alcove with more shops and sometimes a big shop at the very end of it. Basically just think of the shape as a triangle with some other stuff jutting out at some of the points. And I think that's pretty much how it's organized. Well, either a triangle or a square, one or the other. The point is, it's like it's a shape, you walk around the shape, you hit the corners, you see some cool stuff at the corners, and then you move on to the next floor. Speaking of, this is interesting to me that most malls I've seen in Taiwan, they have the majority of their restaurants in like the basement floors or the very top floor. And then maybe there are a couple others in the floors in between, but for the most part it's like shops and stuff. And then toys tend to be on the floor right below the restaurants. It's an interesting arrangement. I wonder how so many malls came to that same design decision. Ooh, okay, exterior shot, yeah. You can sort of see this whole thing is like built as a big roundabout around that central courtyard. So it's like, you walk down that way, hit the point, walk down that way, hit the point, walk down that way, hit the point, walk down this way, hit the point, yeah. It's basically just you walk around and around, and then you head up to the next floor. You know, it's not counting some of the lower floors, which don't connect over there, I think? Or no, wait, they connect back there. Interesting, okay. Wow, that's confusing. I guess that's another commonality. A lot of the big malls I've seen in Taiwan, you know, the spinning mall, this mall, even some of the smaller malls in Taiwan, they all that sort of circular motion. You walk around and around, you head up to the next floor, you go around, next floor, go around, etc., etc. Again, I'd be very fascinated to find out how this design came about and how it got adopted by so many different malls across so many different cities. But we'll save that question for another day. For now, we are finally heading up to what I'm pretty sure is the last floor, floor 7. And surprisingly, we will have made pretty good work of this mall when all is said and done. And of course, I'm wrong. There's an 8th floor, but judging from what I can see down here, that 8th floor looks like it's just the cinema, which is another commonality. Like, the top floor of every mall after the restaurants is a movie theater. Is there just like one architect that designed every single mall in Taiwan? Because that's what it kind of feels like. Interesting. Michelin-starred Thai restaurant. And there are Michelin stars all over this country. I guess when you're as small a country as Taiwan, every place that gets a Michelin star is not in that far proximity from each other. Still, it's interesting seeing how many of these Michelin stars I've seen have been in malls. Like, I guess that's not something I usually associate with Michelin. You know, you kind of associate it with super fancy fine dining, but I like it. It shows that good, exceptional food can be found anywhere, whether in a suit and tie restaurant or a little corner of a mall somewhere in Taiwan. Dandy floor guide. This would have been nice to have a while ago. And apparently there's an amusement park on the roof? What? It never ends. It quite literally never ends. Ooh, looks like they've got a wedding photo shoot going on over there. Awesome, getting married in a mall. Oh shoot, y'all, I found the anime store. You're in trouble. Oh shit, they've got, what's his name? Tenzin? He's got somebody's weapons from season 2 of Demon Slayer. Oh, look at that. Just a few months till the final episode. Actually, by the time you've seen this, the final episode will have probably aired, so hey, me from the future, how was it? Oh, that's good to hear. Or bad to hear, depending. It's them! And they're on their aquarium date, as they should be. Oh, speaking of dates, here's a show I didn't expect to see again. Well, congratulations, you're all getting to see my cringy weeb side in all its glory today. I hope you're satisfied. Is that a Spy X Family ice cream cart? Okay, hold on, we gotta try this out. Okay, that was interesting. Apparently you have to pay for the ice cream up at the cashier, then pick it up at the ice cream stall. But we have our Anya cone with peanuts and a TV, as it should be. This one's for the forgers. Ow, that's almost like bubblegum flavor, I want to say. That's what it tastes like. It's very sugary, very sweet, as it should be for Miss Anya Forger. It's 180 NTD, so not the cheapest ice cream cone in the world, but what we do for love, right? Alright, closing time is fast approaching, but we're just gonna take a quick look up on the roof, and my god, there actually is a whole little amusement park up here. Why is there a dinosaur? Yeah, I saw that Ferris wheel from the ground as well, but I don't think I believed it until I was standing next to it. Good god. There's even more dinosaurs! There's dinosaurs all over the place! It's a dinosaur skeleton! I guess it's a dinosaur theme park, like it's themed after dinosaurs or something. Yeah, this is absolutely wild. Worth coming up here just to see. If you come sometime during the day and want to check out the amusement park, I will not say no. But now it really is late. They're probably gonna start kicking us out at some point, so I'm gonna head back down. Alright, shockingly, I think we managed to explore a good deal of that mall. I don't think I managed to see all of it, and I definitely didn't show you all of it. But considering how gargantuan this thing is, I think what we did is a pretty fine accomplishment. Once again, this place is called the Dream Mall. It's sort of in the south of Kaohsiung proper. And make sure you book like at least a half day if you want to explore this whole thing, because yeah, it's big. And so we are almost at the end of our last night in Kaohsiung. But we're not done yet. There's one more late night site I want us to see. And it's actually back up north near my hotel. So we're gonna bike back up there and take a look. Okay, we are underground at the Formosa Boulevard metro station. Feast your eyes upon the Dome of Light. This metro ceiling lights up every evening until midnight. So you can come down here and see all the beautiful patterns on the sky. I'm sure there's some deeper significance to all the symbols and what they mean. But right now, I'm just enjoying the color. If you want to find this place yourself, just go to Formosa Boulevard Station, look for those 4 glass, I guess, pyramids you saw in the video up above. There are ways down into the metro station from all of them, and all of them will lead you straight to the Dome of Light. I can't think of a better image to close out our time in Kaohsiung. It has been an absolutely wild ride here. But through all the craziness, all the over-planning, all the plans that kind of fell through, I'm glad you were here with me. We will absolutely be back here one day because there is so much I did not get to do. But for now, we say our farewells. We'll maybe do one last thing in the morning before heading out, and then we will be on to the last stage of our trip, Kending, the very south of Taiwan. Things are going to be a lot less busy down there. I have maybe one full day planned full of stuff, and everything else is just like relax, go to the beach, relax, go to the beach. So it should probably be far less stressful than all the nonsense you've been getting up to here. For now though, I'm going to walk back to my hotel because we're close enough that I can do that. I'm going to catch some sleep, and we're going to wake up tomorrow ready to finish up. So once again, thank you so much for joining me at Taiwan Lao Wai. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, smash the bell, share with your friends, all that good stuff. And as always, I will see you next time. 再见. Bye bye.